deepest walleye I ever caught, Allegheny River, 45 feet deep.
What are you? Oh, nice.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Todd. So, Sharpsburg boat launch, Allegheny River, fall walleye. Fish. We tried fishing the shallows, smallie, but there was nothing there. No bait, no fish. About 25 feet of water. Real nice smallie. That last fish hit it right on the bottom. That's fish. Right in the bottom, 25 feet of water. Oh, it's coming up now. Ooh, nice little walleye or Saugeye. Let's see what you are. Sauger. And that's just on my usual Berkley Gulp, guys. But it's really the method of presentation. I'm just doing that 2-2-2 method, where you just cast it out, let it fall and hit the bottom, let it sit there for 2 seconds, and then reel it for 2 seconds, and then pop it up about 2 feet, 2-2-2. And then whichever phase gets the most attention, if you get the hits off the bottom, then you let it sit on the bottom longer, like 4 or 5 seconds. Or if you get the strike on the lift, then just do more of a constant retrieve, and then you just play to whichever phase works the best. That's all. This is nice. This is 26 feet right here. Well, now we know where they are, down on the bottom, deep. Makes it easy. Yeah, so both of those fish were during the phase where it was sitting. I can let it sit. I'm good at that. Got that art master. 26 feet deep right here. I'm just gonna vertical jig it right here. Mostly letting it sit on the bottom. Letting it sit just like that, 4 or 5 seconds, and then a little lift. Not to get the reaction strike, just mostly just so you don't snag it. Oh, there's a fish. And that was right as it came up. Now it's 16 feet. That was right in the hole. Sauger. Oh, wait a minute. This is a Saugeye, actually. It's got a white tip. Yeah, I thought it was a Sauger. Looks like a Sauger. But it's got the white tip making it a Saugeye. Little guy. There's a fish. We just came off of that deep hole. Not a big fish. Oh, what is it? It's a little walleye. All right, since we know the fish are deep right now, there's a section of river that is particularly deep. Just a bridge or two down there. We're gonna check that out. we're coming up to one of the best drop-offs on this entire river, where it goes from 13 down to 40 feet, over 40 feet deep right there, 45 even. There we go. So now it's dropping down to 30 feet. We're gonna cast this up. 35 feet. Finally. 36. 48 feet. I cannot believe that. Well, this will be the deepest walleye I ever caught if I catch one here. And there's fish there. There is definite fish down there. Really deep, 43 feet. Holy cow. Ooh, nice. Really nice. Nice keeper size walleye for sure. Heck yeah. Really nice keeper size eye. It's got the white tip. Definitely not a Sauger. Deepest walleye ever caught, Allegheny River. 45 feet deep. All right, 39 feet here. It's gonna start getting shallower. So we're gonna send it straight down into the really deep water and then jig the upside of this hole. And we're gonna get a fish or a snag. There's a fish. What are you? Oh, nice. There we go. That's what we're here for. Heck yeah. I don't want to give anybody the wrong idea to make it look like it's easy to catch walleye on this river in the bright sunshine. It is not. It's just because it was so cold this morning that the sunlight has warmed up the water about 2 or 3 degrees since we've been out here. And so the bite turned on because of the bright sunlight, but that's pretty rare, as you guys probably know if you target eyes. There's a fish. 40 feet deep, just came up to 33. And I had the trolling motor on into the wind to try to slow down the drift a little bit. What do we got? Another walleye. Actually a Sauger. Let's see what this is, or maybe a Saugeye. Let's see what this is. Ooh, popped right off. Another fish. No whitetail, looks like a Sauger. Fish right near downtown. Get this one right back in. All right, just a quick explanation of the jigging system we're using here. So we usually use the tube head jig. It sort of twists as it falls, and so you get a lot of hits on the fall with this. And it also has a very short hook, so the whole thing, most of the Berkley Gulp stays natural looking, not rigid. So that's often the go-to. We're doing deeper water fishing today, 35 feet, 45 feet even. So we're using much heavier jig. This makes the Berkley Gulp look less real. It makes it go much more rigid. which is okay because we're just trying to get down there. They're not hitting it on the constant retrieve or the drop, and so we're not using the tube head jig for this. And this is actually just some Berkley Gulp juice. I was running out of the shad scent, so I mixed, this is half and half nightcrawler and shad. I don't think the scent really matters. It's mostly just covering up the human scent. Oh, there's a fish. Sauger. I swear it's not the same fish, guys. Very similar. That's a fish. I felt like a good one, not as big as I thought. Yeah, it's got the spots like a sauger and the white tip like a walleye, so probably a Saugeye. Saugeye, it's downtown Pittsburgh. There's a fish. 42 feet deep. Ooh, this one's a cool looking one. This one's got really vivid spots on it. Very cool. Alright, do one more drift here. Every single drift has been a fish. Do one more before we hit the road. Hate to leave when the fishing's so hot. Got an appointment I gotta get to. There's a fish. Great way to end this. Nice. Not huge. Well, there you have it, guys. That was a fun one. So we found the eyes, and it was a matter of just starting off shallow, as we usually do, and didn't see anything in 5 to 10 feet, nothing in 15 to 20 feet, went to 20 to 30 feet, and that's where we found the fish. So every single fish was deeper than 25 feet. We pretty much hit one in every deep hole. Nothing was caught on a constant retrieve. Nothing was caught on the typical walleye lift and drop. It was all just, they picked up right off of the bottom. So it looks like we went from like September to like February practically, like just letting it sit on the bottom. Who knows? You just never know until you get out here, and then you got to dial in and see what you can catch. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. It really helps the channel, helps us communicate what we're seeing out here, you know, and these videos. We try to put up relevant content that'll help people that actually fish these waterways. And even if you don't, these techniques, like we say, it's not the place, it's the process. Subscribe. See you on the next one.
On your fishing adventure, where the stories unfold.